knew that the citizens of Lake Oswego, citizens of the region, Portland and surrounding areas would feel at least a little bit more at ease knowing that Mr. Meiser had been taken into custody. I know for me and my family, that's how I feel.
The dangerous ex-con suspected in Monday's brutal murder of a Clackamas County man arrested at gunpoint. Welcome to KOIN Local 6 at 6. I'm Casey Montoya. It's the murder case and manhunt that have kept the city talking all week. And today, the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office announced the capture of Erik Meiser, wanted for the killing of Fritz Hayes at his Lake Oswego home. KOIN Local 6 reporter Lisa Balick was at that news conference and joins us live from the Clackamas County Jail, where they'll bring Meiser later tonight. So, Lisa, where did they find him?
Casey, it's incredible. He was just walking along the sidewalk out front of a Motel 6 in Corvallis. 6'5", wanted across the state, his picture plastered everywhere, arrested without any incident out front of a Motel 6 in Corvallis. Now, the U.S. Marshals made that arrest at about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and they said, again, nothing happened. They just arrested him at gunpoint, working on a tip, they said, though, one of hundreds they've gotten since Fritz Hayes was murdered at his home early Monday morning. Clackamas County Sheriff Craig Roberts says Meiser was walking down the sidewalk when he was taken at gunpoint in front of that motel. Now, he wouldn't say if he had been staying there. Law officers, though, are as relieved as the public with this arrest.
All of us that have been involved in this investigation have had major concern about somebody else getting hurt. And from talking to the detectives, it was a sigh of relief by all of us.
Now, law officers say there was no one else arrested with Meiser at the time, but they are looking for leads into who may have helped him get to Corvallis and who may have been helping him hide from police and the FBI. Now, Meiser will be on suicide watch here when he gets back here from Corvallis. They are bringing him, the U.S. Marshals, to the jail right here. Again, once again, breaking news today, this afternoon, that Clackamas County Sheriff announced that they have arrested the man who was a suspect in the death of Fritz Hayes, the Lake Oswego man murdered at his home on Monday. Reporting for you live in Clackamas County, Lisa Balick, KOIN Local 6.
Thank you, Lisa. Meanwhile, a family friend of the victim in this case calls the arrest welcome news, but it's just the beginning of what will be a painful process. KOIN Local 6 reporter Jessica Morkert continues our team coverage. And Jessica, it must be welcome news for family and friends.
It is welcome news, Casey. I'm told the Hayes family is ecstatic about this arrest, and they're also incredibly thankful for all the help and support that they've received from law enforcement and the community in what has really become a nationwide effort to track down Erik Meiser. Everyone was on the lookout for him on Facebook and on Twitter. The community handed out flyers. But now, as we've heard from Sheriff Craig Roberts, another process begins. Detectives will begin to comb through what Meiser did in the days leading up to this brutal murder. And for family, all the details coming out can be painful. Brent Suhu is a family friend. He says the memorial for Fritz will be tomorrow, and it will be a time for grieving, but also a time to celebrate Fritz Hayes' life.
Yeah, I think we start that healing process tomorrow with Fritz's celebration of life ceremony. And Maggie, Fritz's wife, said, you know, I don't want this to be a somber event. I want people to remember Fritz for the fun, happy guy that he was. And she specifically asked the Oregon referees to wear Hawaiian shirts. And
Fritz Hayes was a lacrosse referee. Suhu says that Fritz and other Oregon lacrosse referees would often elect to wear Hawaiian shirts in the off-season instead of those regular striped uniforms when they get together. And that's what will happen tomorrow at Fritz's memorial service at the request of his wife. Another example of what a wonderful friend, father, and husband he was. He leaves behind his wife and 3 children. Reporting for you live, Jessica Morkert, KOIN Local 6.
Thank you, Jessica. And of course, we'll learn more details in the coming hours. You'll want to keep it right here on KOIN Local 6. You can also check in on KOINLocal6.com for updates 24/7 on your computer or your smartphone.